Good morning, everyone, from the farm. Starting out our Monday mornings here. I thought I'd do a quick video. We've got some things going on. We worked down in the shed yesterday, working on putting up a wall. Mary and I did a little bit of work down there. Today's a beautiful day, so I'm starting earlier than I usually do. Finally got the tree that had fallen right there, which is right on the side of the driveway. I had a pretty good sized tree that dropped across the driveway. So I finally got all of that out of there, including the stump. Sean and Lisa brought me a couple of piles of clinkers. Clinkers are the big chunks of red lava that you find in certain pits out here. And I needed some for a project that I'm going to do up in the front corner of the property. I got stuff down there for the chipper. I had to go buy a new chain for my chainsaw so I could trim all that up so I could get it through the chipper. And it's part of the pine tree that was up here. And I've been looking at the bells that are made out of oxyacetylene tanks, oxyacetylene tanks. And I've always wanted one. They're really expensive in the stores. You can buy them in Sedona, Jerome. I think you can buy them downtown. There's a little gift shop in town that I think we have a little art studio in town that you can buy them at. And I've always wanted one, but they're very expensive. So I decided, why can't I just build one? So I started shopping for oxyacetylene tanks, and they're really expensive. And I don't want to cut something up and then find out that it doesn't sound good, because you have to know exactly where to cut them to get the right sound. But so I searched a few places. Then I thought, well, why couldn't I just use like oxygen tanks or scuba tanks or something like that? So we did some research. Scuba tanks are also expensive. Oxygen tanks, they're really small. They have a kind of tinny sound. So that was I kind of didn't want to do that. And then I got to fire extinguishers. Come in all sorts of different sizes. They're made of the same material. Why couldn't I use fire extinguishers? So we did some search, found some online. When I got there, they were gone, so that didn't work out very well. And then one of our friends that comes to the Rotary meetings, our little get-togethers in town, has a friend who does fire extinguisher replacements. And he's like, well, I can get you some. Well, I asked for about, I said, 10 would be really nice. That way I could experiment with them, find out if they actually make a good tune. And it wouldn't be any big loss. So got a message last night that he had acquired some fire extinguishers and they were going to just drop them off at the front gate. I was like, oh, good. Give me 10 fire extinguishers I can play with and see what I can come up with to make a little thing of bells. I want to put like 5, maybe 10 of them on a pole and have a way that the wind will ring them. That way they can ring on their own. And it'll probably sound pretty nice out here in the woods, because it is very windy out here. And so I came up this morning with my little wagon, and I was like, nope, that's not going to work. So I took the wagon back to the house and brought the truck up. Well, the reason the wagon wouldn't work, it's a little more than just a few fire extinguishers. And I think there's, 30 of them there? And they're full. So I have to empty them as well. So they're pretty heavy. So I've got some projects to go. They can't wait to see what I'm going to do with them, which I really hope it turns out nice, because I want to do something nice with them. I got to get my chainsaw running because I got a few trees down out there that I can't get out because they're too big. And they came down with the windstorm that took this pine tree down that was over here. Several trees down in there I got to get out. Working on filling the pit in. Once the pit's filled in, we're going to start planting trees over there. Property is divided in half. So we have two 10-acre lots instead of one 20-acre lot now. And I'll show you where that divide is. It's like right over here. This is Mary's trail that runs through the property. And there's the dividing marker right there. So it cuts across the property over that way towards the shed. And it just divides it into two 10-acre lots. The reason being, you cannot have two major buildings on the same lot. And you have to have one building per 10 acres. You can have smaller buildings, but you can't have two bigger buildings. So our property is now divided in half. The cabin is on one half. Our house will be on the other half. It'll be down there. And that way we can build another smaller cabin on that half, another smaller cabin on this half. Those are future plans. But I got to get all the dead trees out first. But got a permit for the septic tank for the big main house. And hopefully we can get that started. Love to have it finished this year. Or if not finished, really close to being finished. I'm continuing to work on Mary's trail that runs through the property because it weaves all the way around the property. It's a total of a mile all the way around. Hoping to get that finished so Mary has a place to... Right now she just walks it because there's a lot of rocks and stuff on it. That'll be one of my next projects, is getting that filled in with... That will be cinders, which is... It's really fine ground up lava. And a lot of people use it for their driveways here. We didn't. We used asphalt shavings, which turned out to be a lot better in the winter because when the snow melts, the cinders turn into kind of mucky red mess. And if you see a lot of cars out here, you'll see that they're all covered in red. Well, it's from the cinders. So that's where we are today. Got a few projects I got to do. I got to run and get water. It's been a couple of weeks since we went and got water, so I'm probably getting low. So I'll go down and pick up 500 gallons of water in our tank. I'll have to film that one of these days. Then I got to get water from, I got to get bottled water for the water cooler. So that's going to be my projects for today after I get rid of the fire extinguishers. So it's a beautiful day here on the farm on Monday. And I hope everybody else is having a beautiful day. And hey, keep in touch. We'll keep filming things. If you want to know anything, just ask us. And we'll try to either answer you in a text or we'll make a video about it. If there's a video you want to see about something we're doing out here, just let us know. We'll give it to you. Hope everybody has a great day. Bye for now.